Almost snagged the almost snagged my microphone on the keyboard. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena, and today it is midweek Magic, and it's still we're still in the season of Alchemy, but at least it's Singleton this time, so you don't have to have full play sets of this. You just need to have enough copies, and I think this is actually a relatively fun one to get into. Now this deck is mostly inspired this deck was mostly inspired by a recent quick draft run I had. A little bit of story time here. I decided to do a quick draft just to get onto platinum. I don't have a video of that because I don't usually record quick drafts. I just did it in my own time. I did get my 7-1 there, and it was mostly off the back of OG the Exquisite Blade. So this one was my inspiration. Basically, it's about reusing ETB effects, and that happens to be one of the things that White is very good at. So I decided let's go ham on it for the most part. So yes, it's Inquisitor Captain once again, and we are playing around it, but it's pretty much all about those ETBs for the most part. Most of our strongest ETBs are on turn 3, Brutal Qatar, Elite Spellbinder, Skyclave Apparition, Glasspool Mimic, air quotes. But we also have ways of returning them, getting them back. Touch the Spirit Realm, Skyline Savior, Obscura Polymorph is also another removal effect. Oh yeah, I was just thinking there is one card I forgot to put in. Let's see if that Pegasus is there. Yep. Pegasus Guardian. Exile target creature and return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. And you get a late game 6/6 that gives you 1/1. This is actually a good fit. I probably will cut the Flaming. I do need to have a certain. I do need to have a, how do you call this? A solid number of 2 drops, 3 drops, and below, because I am running Inquisitor Captain. I'm trying to think of what of my higher cards that I can drop. You know what? For the most part, let's just leave this off here. We'll just try to run as light as possible. So, but what other notables that we're running? Lulu to give our next creature flying. Also nice to specialize into. Rasad. I specialized into him once. It's quite fine, though I did got run over eventually. Oh, there's one card we can cut. Catilda. Number of spirits in our enchantments. We do have a good number of spirits, just not enough to justify it. Yeah, like 4 spirits is not enough to justify it. I guess we can. I guess that's our cut. We can cut 1 Catilda for Pegasus Guardian, and that's gonna be our quick. Swap out there. And let's see, we do have a decent number of angels, 9 angels. So that's why I'm running Giada. We also have a decent number of clerics, warriors with 1 warrior, 2 rogues, 3 wizards. We have enough of those that I'm willing to at least run Angel of Unity. I'm also running Righteous Valkyrie between the angels and the clerics. That's quite a good combination there. Otherwise, Fateful Absence. I really should try to make room for March of Otherworldly Light. I probably will make another cut around for that. Well, we are running virtually 25 cards between the Glasspool, 25 lands between the Glasspool Mimic and Skyclave Cleric. I'm not running the Learn Lesson package here. I probably should, but I just put this together in a hurry. Oh yeah, I am going to edit out the Catilda for. What's the name of that Pegasus again? Maybe I draw it. Okay, don't have it in hand. Oh yeah, also note. This is a bit scary. We run off at turn 3. We are missing mana. Okay, let's do the responsible thing. Okay, now we can do a 2, 3, 4. I probably will still drop 1 planes here. And we'll just lead off on Obscura Storefront. Cheap life gain. Having life gain in your search for a basic land effect is really, really decent here. So, and we did draw our Now we don't exactly have that many. Oh, if it's targeted by one that an opponent controls. Yeah, that one did not quite matter. We didn't exactly have a 1-drop. We're just gonna keep running. Our opponent does have reach. Okay, it's a even trade. I actually forgot Wilson can jump. What's this? Can't become knight. That's fine. I'm tempted to play the Flaming Fist Dust Guard, but we'll just play Lysel first. We might even specialize. This is just one to specialize. Specialize into white gives it double strike, and it seeks us a non-land permanent. It seeks us a card, which is quite good. Opponent going... This does have double strike. I can just block this, but we have better things to do. Dawnbringer Cleric. Oh, we can also... Hold on. Let's specialize first. Specialize 1 is actually... There's a Dawnbringer Cleric as well, or Flaming Fist Dust Guard. I probably pitched the Dust Guard. Let's see what we get. Skyline Savior is actually quite good, so we are gonna dump Prasad now. And opponent concedes. Looks like we have enough gas. That was a very nice curve out. Now I want to check what is the name of that Pegasus again. Good luck searching for that in Gather. Actually, if I search name, I should find it quite easily. Nope. Oh no, there it is. Pegasus Guardian. Okay, that's the card I want to change out. So bye bye Catilda. Now there is also a Griffin spell that gives us indestructible. That probably is also a very good fit as well. We should actually consider adding that. That's actually the nice thing about I don't even have the card. Oh well, I guess I'm getting one in the future. So okay, let's do a double check here. Okay, I guess you can hear my Oh yeah, am I in headphones? Yes, I'm in headphones. So, and this is generally keepable. I would rather have double white over double blue, at least for the Guardian of Fate. But we can Linvala, we can Priest of Ancient Lore. I guess this is runnable. I will note that we are effectively running 3 tap lands. So here's hoping for a white source. No, but I will hold up call for... Yeah, I will hold it up for Fateful Absence. Turn 2 on whatever they drop is actually not bad, especially if it's a Lotus Cobra. We don't want them ramping. We will just run out the Sigardan Evangel. Yeah, it's a treat. Not the best use, but it's... Oh, let's tap a clue. What? Yeah, there is no tap cost to that, so it wouldn't have really mattered. Ranger class. Yeah, we just run out the... Oh, we could also run out Lulu first, but... I guess Priest of Ancient Lore. Let's see if we can... into a Plains. That's perfect. I'm gonna offer the trade. Opponent makes the trade. There we go. I would Tamio safekeeping would have been a blowout, but okay. So would any 4-drop. But it looks like they're about to crack the clue. No, Gnarled Professor. Circle of Confinement kind of misses that one. We do hit OG. Let's see if we can set up a land cave. Oh, Valorous Stance is nice. We will actually keep both. And no, we're not swinging. Opponent might do a setup where they just start pumping the Gnarled Professor. I invoke the Ancients. Ooh, that's... Oh wait, we can confinement one of them. That actually helps us a bit because it gives us something to do. Okay, what's this? Trample, vigilance. Vigilance is the bigger annoyance, so we'll confine the vigilant spirit. We'll valorous stance the professor, and scry 2, gain 2. No, I want to draw that card. Now there is a chance we still don't win here, and I am really annoyed with this Bluetooth connector now. Yeah. So we take that, we pass here. Opponent could start making this grow, but yeah, I kind of wish this brought. If I could hit one more land, we could Lulu Linvala or Lulu Guardian. Yeah. Opponent could actually... I'm surprised our opponent just went for the attack. Opponent could have easily just crewed that. Now our opponent could easily crew this as well, so that would be an issue. Okay, this is not so bad. So Flaming Fist does guard. That gives us... So let's make Lulu a 2/3. And we get to blink. Yeah, we need to start drawing more cards, so we're going to just blink the priest. I would rather gain more life with OG, but this is fine too. So next creature gets flying. Again, our opponent could crew this easily now, so we have to remember that's kind of how it works. I would not be surprised if our opponent starts making... Oh wow, they're going to make tokens galore. We probably will lose this one. We only have one Divine Purge, which might be a problem for us here. Our best bet is to try to take down the Chariot. Yeah, that's fine. We can just pair these two off here. Take one massive hit. So we did hit another. So definitely playing Inspiring Overseer, draw us a card. Okay. And playing Linvala. Target one creature you control. Probably just do it to Inspiring Overseer again. I wish I had a way to blink this, but no dice. Ooh, Elite Spellbinder would be interesting. So what we could do now is at least go for block Indestructible. We can take down a few. We can take down some big creatures. We can take down at least one big creature this way. Yeah, maybe hope. Toski. Well, we could chump block the top. Let's see how our opponent stacks it. So this doesn't have trample, so 3, 6, 7. I'm surprised our opponent didn't go all in. Do they have... Okay, let's go Indestructible. Oh, that was not enough. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. It was worth a shot. But, well, thank goodness they dumped that one. Ooh, nice effect on the card sleeves. Field of Ruin slightly helps us a bit. Now, unfortunately, this is phase out. This doesn't just exile return, which is a sad path. Doesn't really matter, but I will take that one anyway. Yeah, the trample is still a problem here. We will take 6 damage minimum. I can block the other 4 and just Guardian of Fate. Okay, we'll do that. No, we don't have vigilance on our end, so we can't exactly do that. Yeah, we're probably not gonna win this one. The one weakness is that we are kind of dependent on running a good curve into good removal and not getting outclassed. Mono green, unfortunately, is mid-rangey enough that if we don't hit our removal on a stick, we kind of miss out. So most likely gonna draft, because unless they drew into a creature. Oh, they just drew a creature.
I can handle the wilds just fine.
Oh yeah, we could be running plain Swarm Shap. Sure. Well, not the most exciting. It does make it hard to target this one. Well, it's only target of spells at least.
We will help you.
So we can kind of buy ourselves a turn before our inevitable demise. Now, I wish they would have attacked with the cat token at least, but yeah, we're gonna take 7 damage, so pass the blocks. We live for one more turn, but probably not after that. Like I said, Divine Purge would be really nice, but Ethereal Escort, choose a card in your hand. Well, but we do have a lifelink creature as a result. And we should also remember that we can seek a non-land card with this. In fact, let's do that first. Let's seek first. See if we hit anything decent out of this. And oh, we did hit the Divine Purge. Okay. With mana value 3 or less. So that leaves them with a Tox. That will leave them with Toski. That will leave them with Faceless Haven. So unfortunate. I could swing. Oh, I could also specialize, but that doesn't really help us. But we have to play it. We don't really have a choice here. Oh, we do get to keep OG. So it wipes out their tokens. It leaves them. We could attack, but we are in so much danger of dying between the Lair of the Hydra and the Faceless Haven. So let's see how, because that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, they could also draft something nice from. Well, the draft would. We could just take the 4. Oh no, the draft then puts it in the battlefield, so they could still activate this. I will probably be forced to play Ethereal Escort. We have 8 mana, so I can do. I might have to do spell. So we are forced to. we are going to be forced to block whichever one they dump the counter on. So bye bye OG. Well, no. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But bye bye OG. So much for him. But well, we are. At least we kind of turned it around just for one more turn. I'm gonna play the Overseer, see if we hit a creature. Oh, and ETB's tapped. So we have to at least play the Ethereal Escort. Unfortunately, we're probably still dead. Yeah, the ETB tap is it's meant to hurt our opponents. It also happens to hurt us, but hey, at least we got most of our cards back. But yeah, we are kind of dead at this point. Well, could I have gone mono? Well, I'm practically a mono-colored deck, so I can't complain too much about other people playing mono-colored decks as well. Although I will say I did encounter a really sweet Esper deck. Though, who am I kidding? It's just Planeswalkers again. My gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, I did amend the list already. So yep, and Pegasus Guardian in the bottom. Okay, so we can go Tranquil Cove, then into Cave. At least hold up Fateful Absence. We are missing one more mana, but this is pretty much the extent of our expensive cards. Everything else at least is 3 mana, so we will get there. That said, if our opponent happens to be really fast, we are in trouble. Forsaken Crossroads. Okay, so we'll go Tranquil Cove first. Although there's an argument for playing Broker's Hideout to tin the deck. Yeah, we'll play the Cave. We'll hold up Fateful Absence. Our opponent could just play Raffine, which would be annoying, but we could Fateful Absence it after the fact. Though we did draw into Lulu. But if our opponent does anything that we don't need the 3rd mana for, I will just play Broker's Hideout, hold up the Fateful Absence as needed. Remember that our opponent does have access to counter magic. It's easy to forget what these lands are. Tempting to. And we do have the Broker Safeguard, which would be nice to dump on the Inquisitor Captain. I have no idea what our opponent's doing. Do I just keep... The problem is I can't just keep waiting. I'm going to drop OG. See if our opponent... No, opponent doesn't counter it. Do they have removal? They probably do. So at least the benefit of the ETBs is if our opponent removes it after the fact, we still gain some benefit. Hagra Mauling. Okay. So I definitely want these two. Like Skullport Merchant. Let's name white. We did not go first, so we could actually untap this. If our opponent has a counter spell, then it kind of blows a bit, but also not so great is the fact that we're probably going to give our opponent another treasure. Oh, and they can't even pay for it because they sacrifice another creature. Well, they have the Deadly Dispute, so well, at least so our opponent got a few more cards. I'm not juggling anything around anymore. Could still be worse. We definitely want to specialize with blue though. I want to see if our opponent responds to this. I'm at least gonna play. My sequence is most likely gonna be Spirited Companion Lulu, because I definitely want Lae'zel to get the flying, not the doggo. And we might hit into another land, which might open us up to. Okay, no, we got to touch the Spirit Realm, which is actually quite good because it does give us a blink effect. Like if we need to reset Rasad. So we can choose to disc. Which one do I want more? Let's see, Lae'zel, when she specializes Seek. This one gives the card right away. I guess we ditch Lae'zel. We are giving our opponent another shot at this, though we are going to make our opponent work for it. So this might be a Doomscar. Okay, Pegasus Guardian, also another safety there. We will swing first. I might just play Loot. Though, points not to 1 mana. If that's a Doomscar, it just breaks the counter here. We can actually... Yeah, we'll go with Inquisitor Captain. Let's see what value we can get out of this. I wish we have 1 more mana. Inquisitor Captain is probably the best thing to blink. Although, not in the face of a Rat effect. Touch the Spirit Realm would actually be better there. And we got Ethereal Escort, Flaming Fist, Dust Guard. I guess we bring in the Ethereal Escort because it's the more threatening one, and I definitely want to give Pegasus Guardian lifelink. So let's see if that's a Doomscar. Maybe it's a Doomscar plus removal spell. So that would actually be bad. We will end up discarding the Guardian. Ooh, Meat Hook. That does dodge it. Yeah, we probably should have put in a Lulu. So that is the one downer effect. Well, I guess the real downer effect is people playing Meat Hook Massacre. But then again, if you're playing to win, that's what you should expect. Also, not hitting our lands is it's nice that we're able to draw so many cards off this, but I'm more concerned what our opponent's endgame condition is. It's white black so far, so at least no Hullbreaker Horror. But yeah, I'm gonna at least try to go for a set. Cursebound Witch. Okay, so this is actually the typical white black gain card advantage. It's something I would play, so I can't complain about this one. Also, booning Lulu is not the best idea. I would much rather go on the offensive, force out even more removal if possible. Alright, Ganjo, okay, get that out of the way. At least, so opponent could just discard the snow cover. Well, it doesn't really matter which way around it goes. Most likely just get... well, they are playing snow covered, so they probably would have preferred to play another snow covered land, but that wouldn't have mattered too much. Giving us the plains is actually quite important because it gives us something to pitch for Lulu. Now I need to verify specialize as a sorcery, so we have to do this now. I'm actually wondering why I even put the Angel of Eternal Dawn here. We're not going to hit Coven anytime soon. And this Restoration of Iganjo is going to start catching up with us. I guess the only saving grace is that Meathook Massacre does not gain our opponent's life anymore. Ooh, what's this? Non-creature, non-land. Okay, so we dodged that one. But they did draw a card as a result. Rite of Oblivion. Okay. I guess this one Covening it would be a big deal. But our opponent hit going to town with the Cursebound Witch, also probably going to be a really big deal as well. They could also just write the Curse of Leeches. That's going to be a bit... Would we be better off getting it to flip? Not really. We can't even... Oh, we can take out Architect though. No, I'm actually going to sandbag the Angel here. And the reason for that is I have to assume this is Doomscar. For white-black, that's pretty much... Blood Chief's Terse got them to 1:1. Yeah, sure. We are kind of playing from behind already at this point. Take filter in for another land. They might have something for it, but oh, they let it go. Which means whatever this card is, they're not gonna discard it. Might be probably gonna be really bad for us. Divine Purge would not hit this. Interesting enough, I'd rather play this and make sure it doesn't flip into night. But yeah, we are still playing from behind. Yeah, don't be fooled by... And this is on Enchanted Player's Upkeep. They might have to Rite of Oblivion at this point, which, yeah, makes perfect sense. Yeah, they're gonna just keep ticking up. We're gonna just play Linvala first. We're gonna hold back on the Sigardan Evangels for the time being. Really curious what our opponent has. Okay. The other foretold card must be Starnheim Unleashed. Okay, what do they return from here? Cursebound, City Stalker, Connoisseur. Yeah. The, yeah, our opponent gets a Saga Connoisseur, we lose the Evangel. Well, that kind of spells game for us at this point. And yeah, we have to assume the other one is a Starnheim Unleashed, so we're probably definitely not going to win this one. Well, sometimes it happens. Generally, it is a very good idea to run some number of sweepers. I am running one sweeper. But we'll keep going for this. I'm pretty sure we can get another win here. Oh yeah, it's really dark now. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Lights back on. This is removal heavy, but I'm okay with that. I am going to complain that it looks like everybody's just playing white black, but it does have the most value in with Alchemy right now, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, kind of wish we had more than just removal in hand, but let's see. Opponent goes Archivist. We're gonna pass. They might have something else that I would rather remove rather than just the Archivist. Though I will note that we can just Circle of Confinement the next guy. Divine Purge would also be fine too, I guess. Come on, run out another card. No. Gets them a Lunarch Veteran, which we can purge. That's actually not a very bad plan. This might be too early though. I usually expect this deck to have a lot of cheaper effects. Do I want Circle of Confinement? No. Do I want to Lulu? Actually, playing Lulu now is not such a bad idea, because we can specialize, and that we could specialize that way. We can change the mana cost and therefore get it to dodge Divine Purge. Opponent just has the Vanishing first, no mercy. Opponent plays Celestial Unicorn. Okay, now now's a good time to Divine Purge. Opponent's probably just gonna hit me for one, gain one life. They're just gonna stack everything here. There is an argument for just Circle of just confining this guy. I would love to play Angel of Unity, but we get no benefit out of it quite yet, so we're gonna just pass. Last time. Marauding Blight Priest. So okay. So now we Divine Purge with. That should be our reset, but we could use some help here, I guess. No. Play the planes. We go to second main. See if they want to do anything with that. Nope. Then no, no. Next to attackers. We could flash this in just to eat the Lunarch Veteran. Sorin the Mirthless. So they actually had other cards.
I bring my own.
So we're going to cast OG. Nice flying OG. And okay, definitely want these two. And we're gonna cast the Angel of Unity. That makes it the second spell. So guess what? We're going to blink OG. That's another 2 life back. So can't protect OG this time, but let's see what sequence our opponent has. Also, probably do not want to use Polymorphist on this token here. Oh, they just traded. Do they have a removal effect? We took Massacre, X equals 3. Okay, that's fine. Not the worst. Oh. But let's make sure we don't have to deal with Sorin for the time being. Now our opponent virtually has 6 cards in hand, so we are playing from behind here. Though Righteous Valkyrie is not such a bad thing for us. We can just put the Reckoner Raid might be a little bit annoying, but not the worst. And we will get a full board Priest of Ancient Lore. Okay, that's fine. Opponent is okay. They hit their mana. I was gonna say they were missing it, but okay. As much as I want to activate this, yeah, unfortunately the reasonable play is to pass. Thankfully it does not have haste. Okay, they might have missed the window for the declare attacker's part. They're going for the Blight Priest, which, and ETB's tap, but we're probably still going to tap the Road Captain. Yeah, we're gonna hold up 3 mana still. Yes, it's awfully suspicious, but it's awfully suspicious, but it's not the worst, and we can still. So opponent goes for the Lunarch Veteran, which then they follow up with the Soulmender. That's fine. So it's gonna be slow going here. They're gonna gain a lot of life. We're gonna lose quite a bit of life in the process. We will start swinging with the Evangels though. Skyclave Cleric also helps us gain some life. I also would love to play Angel of the Dawn as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, let's just play the 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, yeah, this is. We're gonna swing with the board. Let's see how our opponent blocks. Yeah, expected. Not the worst. Yeah, given the circumstances, that's actually not the worst thing that can happen. Graveyard trespasser. Okay, that is one of the worst things that could happen. Yeah, we probably should add we should probably add a depopulate and Henrica Domnati. Oh wow, opponent really went off. Yeah, if our opponent goes this far, we have nothing. At least they're electing to draw a card, lose a life. Not the worst. Yeah, the problem is they're literally gonna just sit back at this point. Yeah, we're not holding Guardian of Fate anymore here, so we're going to just. Rasad would be a nice one. So let's see, our opponent could block everything, and this doesn't have Death Touch quite yet. But yeah, we are literally one board wipe away. Well, the board wipe hurts them more, if you ask me. But man, I think I've seen most of these same cards over and over again. Restoration. Okay, Cigar the Splender's a new one. This is literally just going to be life gain that's just going to keep ticking up higher and higher. Yeah. Hold on, let's. You know, I could just make this into a 4/4 right away and just make Henrica Domnati do nothing. Or I can hold the Guardian of Fate, surprise blocker. No, let's just activate this right away. And what's this? At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. If you're that's noted. So as long as we keep dealing damage, we should be fine. They did get their Soul Mender back, so their life is going to be higher. But we can swing. Their last life noted is 23. We can deal 4 damage, but this is going to get even higher. We do need to at least take out one of the linchpins here, either the Blight Priest or. That said, I think. Yeah, because we can take them down to 22, so this will misfire. If that last card's a removal spell, then yeah, we would have whiffed.
May mga nauulan. Sabi ni Tina, meron daw yung baka.
It is a removal spell. And it's the March of Wretched Sorrow, so our opponent gains another card. But at least we got that out of the
Ano
way.
yun? Ano yung baka? Di kayo kayo. Di ko yung isang tamputa. Kaya dyan.
So now they have 2 cards again. And Restoration of Eiganjo is going to pair up with Lunar Veteran really annoyingly. Yeah, this is a bit of an uphill battle. Life of Tashiro is wow. Well, at least we're seeing a lot of different cards now. Probably gonna lose the Inspiring Overseer because that's both card draw and life gain. We probably lose the Dusk Guard next. I am willing to trade the Cleric and the Dusk Guard for the Hallowed Priest, so opponent's not going to trade that way. Yeah, but this is gonna take very long. We're not worth the effort here in this case. Wow, we actually went through 1 hour of defeat after defeat. Sorry, guys. So, to think that that one game was the promising one, but it turns out that that as long as I keep running into all these value decks as well, I get outvalued. And there is a fair point there. It's not like I'm playing a lot of rares to begin with, so that isn't. So I could probably tune this a lot more, but let's see if we can get some more life into this deck. Okay. Gas sequence. Ideally we have a removal, so we can do turn 2 Informant. Okay, even more removal. If push comes to shove, I am willing to pitch the Celestial Regulator. Yeah, I am not pitching OG. Although it's weird because this does have the counter now, so it actually is a good combo with it. But now the plan is to stymie them at all costs. With enough mana, we can actually keep cycling the Skyclave Apparition, which would be nice, but it will take a bit of setup and another land drop. Jewel Thief. And that might stymie our plans a bit. I'm gonna offer the trade. Opponent actually makes the trade, so we'll actually let the trade happen. Nope. Play OG. Yeah, we definitely want the land. Ambitious Farmhand also gets us a land, so that's actually not the worst of. And it keeps our value train going there. I expect a removal spell though, so I don't expect OG to stay alive. That's one of the differences between draft and once you move it to the world of constructed, even Singleton constructed. Yep. This dude has no chill. So we do get 1 free blink with Guardian though. That's actually a case where you want to hold up for the most part. Okay, search for planes. I I'm actually waiting for opponent to drop Poet's Quill, not quite it. Yeah, it looks like they're short on mana, which is why they're going for this one. Also note that we can use Valorous Stance as protection from destroy. Okay, never mind. We got Elite Spellbinder. That's better. So Frog Hemat is going to be annoying. We will let. So what we can do is, if our opponent goes binding, that's expected, and we have choices now depending on what they aim for. Since they aimed for that, and we can touch this 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. So we might actually. So finally, we managed to. The benefits of Blink coming true. So I have to put a stop on the opponent's main. It really depends what they pick up. They only have 2 mana, so... Oh, never mind. They have a Snakeskin Veil, so... Not worth it to blink. Yeah, I would need more mana to make this work. We can get them in 2 turns instead of 1. So now we need to decide, okay, we have to, do we want to hold up both, or yeah, we'll just play Linvala, hold up 1. That should be enough to protect us from the next big threat. I will note that our opponent can gain some life by playing Frog Hemat. No, they go for Mascot Exhibition instead. Okay. Let's see. Exile target artifact or creature. So, yeah, you can return that next time. Tameo safekeeping, but they're out of it already, though they do gain some life in the process. This one is exile target creature control. So we do have to swing with both. I could have actually blinked that one just to save it, but I have this feeling I want to save something else. I have to also remember that this gives the equipped creature lifelink. The problem is it has trample, which is so wait, maybe there's a trick we can do with this. I can double block, convince our opponent to cast Snakeskin Veil. We can Pegasus Guardian in response. That's not the worst thing. I do have to pull the trigger on this to convince them to cast Snakeskin Veil to try to preserve the life total. Oh no, they're just letting it through? I guess that's fine. I'm probably gonna just exile the Poet's Quill just to remove the lifelink from the equation. I'm choosing not to. Oh, I probably should have done that one though. So let's see, that leaves us. Yeah, we might have misplayed that one really badly. When victory is so close. And now the frog Hemet is going to become a problem. Well, so is the Gnarled Professor, so we still have to keep hitting on air. Thankfully, lifelink is not an issue anymore. Though our opponent can still gain life from... Yeah, we have to trade all of this. Opponent can get one hit in if they do the Snakeskin Veil, but yeah, they're gonna judge it's not worth it. Okay. So the race is kind of on at this point. Though I will note our opponent can just Necrotic Fumes the Guardian, so that would be a bit of feel bad. Yeah, they probably will. Oh, they have PWK. So they probably, yeah, Necrotic Fumes the Overseer. So now we're back to square one. I don't suppose our opponent is more than willing to... Well, that does solve some things. Ah, wait, they have a Snakeskin Veil. Ah, they have a Hagra Mauling too. Ah, so much removal. My gosh. And those were all last cards, so the opponent really had it all. Ugh. That was kind. Come on, one more. But that was kind of vomit and Julie. Well, let's be fair. We almost had it. We're just quite close. I probably think we did misplay a few things. Yeah. Okay, we can ambitious. If we don't need the planes quite yet, we do Flaming Fist Dustguard first. Yeah, we are playing quite a few commons and uncommons. Maybe we should make some changes to that. No, there is an argument for playing this first in case we draw our other. So is this a Magda deck? It's definitely a treasure deck, that's for sure. Yeah, we will block. Opponent did not show anything. Interesting. Yeah, definitely getting that planes. So we have the Divine Purge again, but I don't know. But this deck doesn't usually unexpected windfall. Oh no! Wow, so many treasures again. Exile all artifacts and creatures. That does get rid of their treasures. I'm considering if I should actually do it now, because they just drew 2 cards, but they've also accelerated quite a bit. You know what? Let's reset. Let's reset all that. Can't let the opponent regain. Immerstrom Predator. That's a 3/3. I guess we just polymorphist it out of here. We could also Brutal Qatar, but there are exile effects, so I don't like the, I don't want the idea of giving them that creature back. Also, Valor stance might have, if our opponent's playing dragons, are okay. We'll let that opponent pumps it, so it's just 3/3 gains haste. We have to take this. I could block, but that feels kind of pointless here. Also missing quite a bit of white mana. Well, there's our white mana. Let's see. Yeah, we need to play this. Brutal Qatar. Does our opponent have a burn spell? We have a answer to that. Village Rites. Oh, that's fine. At least it means I don't have to worry about Hobgoblin. Ooh, interesting. Did not expect to see that. Or that. Yeah, sure. Probably should not have. But yeah, let's play the farmhand. Get another plains out. Though I probably should not have played it at all. I should have just let it flip. But I want to see if our opponent has some removal effect. We can Guardian of Fate to protect if we need to. Nope. Very aggro. KFK. Into a body launder. That touch. Ooh. So I actually do want to let it flip. Also, what's this effect? When another non-token creature connives, when it dies, return target. And there are, well, quite a few targets. Okay, so whatever our opponent decides to send, we can just fragment. Olivia Crimson Bride. So, no, I am not letting that attack trigger happen. So, now we're the ones who get to flip. Yeah, we're gonna go for this because I do want to nuke the body launder right now. Let's see, target creatures you control. Yeah, let's remove this one. Yeah, just do that one. Let's hope our opponent does not have removal, because that would be... well, actually, it's not too awkward. It doesn't exactly have an ETB. That said... maybe we should have protected more. So we lose the board, they get their body launderer back. Yeah, we should have protected some of the rest. I kind of got greedy in that one. Yeah, the snow-covered land should have been a clue. But, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna tin the deck, but man, we've been on a big losing streak. Mm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 mana, so we can actually just cast the tap and swing. We probably. Oh, because I'm afraid they might have Meat Massacre because. Because I have to assume that everyone just packs the best cards. Maybe Singleton needs to have a ban list so that we don't just get greatest hits every time. Well, not the worst. They hit lands here. And let's see. Return with equal or lesser power. So there are a few hits there. Yeah, opponent lets it go, so we gate to the Citadel. Let's see if we can draw out of this. Escort is fine. Overseer is fine. Let's see if we can hit something out of the top. Plains is not quite it. I am willing to trade. Another target non-rogue. Enter. Yeah, one has quite a few goblins. I'm surprised our opponent didn't decide to trade this one first. Deadly Dispute. Ooh, they hit a good one with Lizelle. Yeah, Tybalt's gonna run away with this. Gold Hound, that's fine. Opponent's not going for the Specializer is also very cheap. Okay, so we are gonna take a bit here. Yeah, we have to take it. And unfortunately, Tybalt is so far off. I'm even wondering if it's worth taking him down. He's just gonna exile the top card again. I like what our opponent's thinking. Now please don't have a removal spell on top of this. I'm gonna be so annoyed if you do. Okay, thank goodness that one didn't. They did not. I can actually play the Guardian just to... I can play the Guardian just to get the +1/+1, though that will mean our opponent will... Let's see, what are the things that they could cast? They can cast my Evangel. Though they will only have 1 mana to actually cast it. Actually, no, I don't... Exile all graveyards. You may play cards exiled and spend mana. Okay, so that's just the card itself. But the card that you conjured does not get that benefit. I say we take that risk. Probably not gonna pan out, but heck, we're probably gonna lose to probably gonna lose to Tybalt anyway. So I think more realistically, they exile all graveyards and just go Blood on the Snow. I'm just hoping that they decide to not do the careful plan and just decide to go all out on this. They have a lot of choices here, but I think the fastest way for us to lose is, let's see, Blood on the Snow. That's 6 mana. That leaves them 6 mana left over. You get back Stormcaller. We have enough Flame, Dust Guard, Rabbit Battery, and probably a tree Guardian of Fate. Well, I'm surprised they didn't go for their own stuff. Their stuff's a lot better than ours. Oh, but they can just hold up 1 mana for Fragment Reality. Oh no, they're going at it. Okay, they're holding 1 mana, so the Fragment Reality might be a problem. Although they did not leave enough for Ward. What, man? This is quite brutal. Should I go back to the drawing board here? There are a few cards I could change out, but yeah, it's quite possible that just go. Okay, going for the unexpected windfall again. Yeah, actually, Tybalt going ultimate is usually. You're going for the gold span, but that's 2, 4, 6, 7. You only get the treasure on attack, so, but that's still 7 mana. They're still going at it. Yeah, they just attack with those two, and they can answer this. My gosh, I could not win. I could not for the life of me win a game. One more for the road. Man, this is not a great week for me today. Though to be fair, I did make platinum unlimited, so this one's fine. There are definitely some changes I want to do. Maybe cut out some of the, definitely add more removal. We have. Okay, so opponent kept a 7-hander. We definitely want to scribe because we don't have anything to untap for yet. That's good. So we can copy Katars if we need to. Clement. Ooh, what's this? Specialize. Oh, but oh wow, this is actually that's actually a very good one to hit. Yeah, this is play Spirited Companion. So everything else in hand grows bigger, so that's some. So we are doing a lot of catch up here. No, I did not. No, I did not have a copy of him, and I did not feel like crafting him. I probably should have. Like Clement on blue, you get a really nice seek effect. And what's this? When you cast your next creature, it enters with lifelink. Oh wow, that's kind of disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. You gotta go, boy. I probably would prefer to do it with some extra protection in hand, but I'll take it like this. Also have to remember that our opponent's other creature cards are going to be slightly bigger. Like, that's not the worst. Just taps. Garden Evangel. So the first one is annoying, the second one is fine. So let's see, how do we get out of this? Yeah, I just actually flip it to Knight. Opponent has an effect. We have Broker Safeguard. Though if I knew I was going to do that, I should have played the Tranquil Cove. I was okay, it affects one card. Oh, this would actually be. Oh, there's actually a few other Alchemy cards I would consider. There are actually a few that I've forgotten. I should really reconsider those. So we lose the Polymorphist. It's just ETB's tap, which is usually fine. You don't exactly have an intention to block. So if I swing with this, our opponent could take it out. So we're actually going to just let it flip. We're going to snipe the one with the counter. So even if it does come back, it doesn't have the lifelink. Inquisitor Captain. Okay, let's see what they hit off the top. At least we can Polymorphist if our opponent has removal for the Qatar. Oh, they hit their own Qatar, which gets them their creatures back. But we can polymorphist their Qatar, get our Qatar back. Oh wow, that just sounds like a lot of words. But let's get some more health going. Let's put it on the Glasspool Mimic. Let's take out their Qatar. We are giving them a card, but we do get to, let's see, when you cast your next, you get a boon. But the boon is gone already, so this is just a 3/3 lifelink, which is still bad. It's still bad enough that I want to take it out. And we have Broker Safeguard to, well, safeguard. Oh, I should also be swinging with the Angel of Unity. There's no reason for us not to. Opponent goes small. Let's see what they target. I'm gonna wait for combat. Ooh, I should have casted Inspiring Overseer first, but oh, there we go. Opponent Yep, we were gonna catch up at that point. I was probably gonna Glasspool Mimic Polymorphist again. But yeah, that we finally got another win. So this deck did not turn out really great. We made a lot of subpar choices. Actually, for a quick discussion, there are ways to improve this one. In fact, I kind of ashamed that I forgot about them. I'm actually surprised I didn't see them. You'd normally see them under enters. I might have to turn on craft for this one. Like Borisker Tollkeeper would be a very good one for ETB. No, it looks like yeah, it looks like not every card from Alchemy made it. So the Lumbering Shield would have been another good one, but that did not make it. Youthful Valkyrie, not so bad. Sun Gold Sentinel. We probably would have made the killing exiling cards. Extraction Specialist would also be a very good one for ETB as well. Pilgrim of the Ages would be another alternate to Ambitious Farmhand. It gives us another one of those. I probably would also play Loyal Warhound for the same reason. Semester's End might probably be a lot better than Guardian of Fate here. It's not a creature, but it does reset. It does give us another ETB shot, which is probably very good. Sea Tower Imprisonment's fine. Search Party Captain, probably fine as well. Those would be other decent choices. Now, we went mostly white. We could have actually leveraged we could have just actually gone into more blue. Like Clone Crafter would be a good choice here. Spectral Adversary would be fine too. Let's see what other good ones. Cemetery Illuminator. Actually, Cemetery Illuminator might be fine. But yeah, we got the good one in Glasspool Mimic. Frost Trickster probably would have been better than Celestial Regulator in this case. We could have we could have explored Splashing Red just for cards like Taying Evokers. Well, even if all this does is just give us two lightning bolts, because another thing you can do is you don't attack with this, you just keep blinking this guy. That gives you even more lightning bolts. That would be one way to go. And I think we still have the Toralf the Toralf guy that makes lightning bolts. But man, I'm really hating my Bluetooth controller here. There we go. It's either that or it's where I'm plugging it. I might have to plug it elsewhere. That might be a better choice here in this case. I'm trying to find that. Yeah, Toralf's Disciple. We could go for that one. That would have been an interesting play as well. So probably a few other ways we could have done that. I wish we had more time to explore this, but that'll be for another time. That's gonna be it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Many apologies for all the suffering that I went through, but if it gives you guys a good idea of what the meta is right now, so be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.